welcome back to Mario Kart World. Last time we did Knockout Tour and job's not done, so this time we're going to be doing some of the regular races just to get a feel for it online, because again I've only really raced against CPUs up until this point, so you guys are getting my first impressions of the online. Granted, the Knockout Tour was a lot of fun, and I did end up winning one of the races at the end. I still want to give the regular races a shot and see what the scene is like. I know a lot of people had gotten upset during the moments that they had released that new update, which adjusted how course selection happened with randoms and whatnot. But I figured now is as good a time as any to give it my first impression and just enjoy the game for what it is. So we've got a good start to this first race, not hanging too far back. This is probably quite different from how you would race the knockout tours, and that guy back to shelling to me. Oh, and I've been run over. Speeding in racing is actually quite difficult, I find. I'm not sure how many other content creators get away with it so easily. But I'll probably get used to it as I play. Yeah, but what I was saying, for the time being, I'm just gonna try and enjoy the courses as they are, intermissions included, and I just noticed I ended up in the Aura Dress. It's actually my favorite Rosalina outfit, but I don't know, it's difficult to suit it to certain carts. This track has a lot of water, which makes the turning really difficult. But for the time being, we're not gonna bag as much as we attempted to do so in the knockout tours, because I just feel it's less effective in the standard races. And there's a bomb I can't stop. Yep, unfortunate. And I'll chain into this bag and I'll fire off this gold because I can cut off a bit of off-road here. And I've been hit by a Kamek Orb. And I've become a Cataquack against my goodwill. Hey, okay, that blue shell, please. I was able to get out of the way for. I'm gonna have to get rid of as many people as I can help with this, yeah. It does make you forget that one lap isn't that much when you finish an intermission, because I completely blindsided myself with the fact I didn't have much race left to catch up. But as we go along, we'll start to get more used to it and it'll be fine. Great Question Block Ruins is such a favored stage. I really get it, it's very cool, but I'm not gonna pretend I can work miracles on it, because I randomly attempted one shortcut whilst playing against the CPUs, and it worked out once, and it was pretty scuffed at that. So I'm not gonna pretend I'm gonna make a miracle. This lobby's really small, I'm realizing. Really, what are we, like? I didn't finish counting, but I think we're only about a bit over 12 players, maybe? I think we're 14, maybe? Oh wow, and I missed the start on boost. That's fun. We might be 12. That's pretty crazy. It's like playing regular Mario Kart. And I'm already hitting that car. It's really weird, the item distribution at the very beginning. It seems like I think the only item you can get at the back is triple mushrooms the first time round. So it's a bit weird, I guess, to always start with the same item. I was 1000% sure I was gonna pass through that, but I thought, why not try grind on that rail? It's fine. Okay, yeah, we were 14, by the way. We'll just collect this wealth of coins on the road, and we'll eventually throw this bullet bill out on what seems like a reasonable place to shortcut, and hopefully try to remember not to waste our coins by hitting random cars like that, but hey, until we fully figured we're gonna go onto the track soon, aren't we? I'm gonna use this now. before the water, and hopefully the extra speed will get me through it quickly. This star might come in clutch for defending myself in the mid-track. Rosalina, no! I got bumped off the track. That's really irritating. I can't really do the shortcuts here, but we'll give it a shot. I was meant to trick boost there, and I flew off. Yeah, this is what I mean by this is an unforgiving track for me, because just because I can— oh my god! Just because I can race on it doesn't mean I should. I hopefully won't place last outright, because others are equally bad at this, but I'm gonna use this now. Hopefully I get rid of some people with the shock. Please let me fire out the shock as soon as possible. Yep. That little off-road maneuver was not worth it, but we somehow stole 5th, or 6th. We stole 6th place, essentially. I didn't deserve that, but it worked out. This time we're making a descent from Great Question Block Ruins. Nice to start on a glider, and I started my boost way earlier than I had to. I'm surprised my engine didn't give out, in fact. Maybe it doesn't do that in a glider, but it definitely would have felt deserved at that point. I'm going to marginally attempt to front run this, and maybe, possibly consider reusing my rear view camera. If I decide to try that much, which I don't know. But until then, we're just gonna try to take advantage of this lead and stay away from the freak biddy buggy. Oh, was that a Mario with a triple bananas next to me? I swore it was a para biddy buggy. Picking up a drop, praying that they don't hit me with that boomerang, but that was too much to ask for. Avoiding the local wildlife if at all possible, and maybe picking up another drop? Yes. Thank you for pushing aside. I couldn't tell you at all how I dodged that. I have beer in hand. Don't you dare push me off. This Rosalina's been really aggro towards me. They bumped me off already, and they attempted to again there. Super Horn is decent in first. Wasn't amazing when I got it, but we will definitely take advantage. I'm not gonna risk that shortcut cut whilst I'm ahead, because I don't know how to do it. I probably should have tried, please. Yeah, I lost a lot of ground with that. Took the off-road and now nothing, ended up placing really far in the pack. Heading over the Crown City this time, starting in the tail position because the lobby side did reduce to 12. Don't know if I'll end up looking for a different lobby later, but we've already played a few races with them, so I don't much care. I probably should pay attention to my coins more this time and try not to front run at the beginning. Because in this straight section, there's only so much that can be broken away from me. I'm gonna get rid of that banana because not doing it for me in 9th. Eventually we will get the opportunity to buy Wowzers. Okay, end up trailing my I ended up trailing my gold, but unfortunately had to still take a hit because someone reared up towards me. Ugly prick. We're in 4th with a Mega Mushroom, and we can take most of those mushrooms from the car. I think we're doing pretty fine for ourselves. We have a dodge item in 2nd, so 1st is willing to take any and every blue. I say, as I end up taking a hit and now falling to 5th, nearly got run over for my troubles. Not sure if these barrels make it that much faster. Although Mario was the winner on the previous track. A Valder. The glider might not necessarily be faster, but it's definitely safer, so I will take it. That was really poor though. I am eventually gonna have to make a break for 1st. We're getting to that point, because now we're on, I believe, the real track. There's a lot of mushroom cars on this. Pushed him to 1st with that, and we do still have a Mega Super Horn. We might be able to maintain 1st. Yeah, alright. Managed to keep 1st there. Pushed aside any chance of the overtake with the Super Horn in the middle. I mean, I guess they could have still mushroomed if they had it, but it was fine. It's really funny how I seem to get my best result right after my worst. Happened in the last video too. We're heading to Whistletop Summit this time. And I know, factually, that this track is a horror show for those who don't know the shortcuts. I have seen crazy stuff online which I am nowhere near being able to replicate. It was horrific. This is demoralizing from the beginning. But we're gonna try anyway. At least I was allowed to keep my crown during the intermission. No one went out of their way to hit me or knock it off me. I wanted to change for the double there, but that's alright. I just need to drive safely until the final lap. It doesn't really matter. Until people try veer into you like that, it doesn't really matter what happens before that. As long as you're building up your coins, not making any serious enemies. I lost my crown to a banana, that's pathetic. A mushroom and a bullet build. I'm not gonna use the build now because, you know, it's a straight line and he's not that crazy fast compared to everything else that can happen. But soon, I will chain the mushroom eventually. I should find a use for it soon. Yikes. Okay, I thought that bomb was gonna hit me there. I'll try get benefits from this coin shell. No, Bowser took most of it. We'll use this bullet now and let it catch up a bit on the turns. And eventually we're gonna fire through this goal though. Not 100% sure where that's gonna happen, but we'll do it. Now seems like a good time as any. We have pushed into first for our troubles, just before the shock happened, which is great. Why can't we trail here? Okay, good. The higher traction might make it more difficult for other players. Probably will lose a few spots here soon. Nope! much to my surprise, 2 wins in a row there. I was very worried about this course. You heard me at the beginning, I was not hopeful. But we reclaimed the crown for the stupid banana trick. Off Choco Mountain this time. I'll admit I saw someone with a username of P. Diddy Kong, which is crazy work. I do not want to finish behind that. That's my goal for this track. Don't care much about the results. Using P. Diddy Kong would just be, I don't know, a bit degrading, really. Anything else is acceptable. Oh, there he is. Look at him. It would be a Waluigi, wouldn't it? Little freak. Or I guess tall, lanky freak is more accurate, but yeah. There's a big Bowser. Yeah, but for now it's the usual name of the game. Grab coins, don't make any unnecessary enemies. Try not to hit pipes because that was quite silly. And yeah, just don't fall too far behind the pack, otherwise it's cooked. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, there's a tornado. I have never seen that before. What? Whoa! What is going on? We've been put in a glider? Okay. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. Cool shit. That's what you get for coming too close to me, you freak. Leave me alone. And bullet dust. I'm gonna try. I can't get on these rails to save my bloody life. Maybe I'll get onto this one. Yes! Finally progress. I'm gonna have to get rid of this, and I'll try to get rid of this boomerang as quickly as possible, because how did I hit that banana? There's lots of boomerang violence out here, people do not forgive. Whoa, I did not see that charging chuck. No, I don't need to use the goal to cut through now. If this track is the type with a lot of off-road, I can probably mount an egregious comeback nearing the end, though. I saw that banana, I said drift early to avoid it, and I went through it. Incredible. There is still someone behind me is impressive, because I played really poorly up until this point. Now's a good time, because I can cut off this. Maybe I might have to use another mushroom, yeah, to get out of there. That wasn't bad at all. We're 20 coins. We're pretty close to the pack, because I'm pretty sure I saw a blue shell explosion. And the finish line was here, much to my dismay. I think we salvaged... Okay, I thought we salvaged 5th. 6th is fine. Because I was behind for a lot of that. But yeah, I think here's as good a time as any to end the video. So thank you for watching, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.